halved my bitrate because it was unnecessarily high. It was at 6,000. I am simply not streaming anything that requires anything close to that. Anyway, okay, let's get going. I should actually keep notes on what my saves are. I just realized that like keeping notes on that would probably be a good idea because I currently do not keep notes on it whatsoever. I keep no notes on it. Zero. Like we're just, you know, we're just hoping I remember what those backup saves are. Which for the first one, like pretty easy, but when there's like gonna be 50 of them by the end of the run, I should probably start some notes. Anyway, I will be ready to actually get started momentarily. I really need to get myself one of those stream starting soon pages, you know? Okay, I have a really interesting thing going on with my headphones where when they touch other cords, I get huge amounts of interference. And that suggests that maybe the insulation on those cords is not amazing, but you know, I don't really expect it to be. It's not like it matters, at least as far as I know. As far as I know, it shouldn't matter. Doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't, but it does mean that I don't care. I don't know where I'm going with this particular sentence, but we're going somewhere, apparently. Okay, let's get going. We have a lot to do. Should have my 100% walkthrough open and ready. You'd think I would already, but you would be wrong. You would be wrong. Huh? Okay. There's not really anything like super important at the moment. Like, we just have to go talk to some people, remember not to pick up the 5 gil, you know, things like that, minor things. Murder these guys on site, because they can do annoying things like steal your gear, which I'm guessing is not limited to, limited time, or not limited to common gear, you know? Okay, can't go that way, so we go up here. Hello. Why are you asking me? All the answers or ah. Hello? Yes, Eris, do you have comments to make? This is like you passed nearby and someone wants to help them. Okay. Thank you for your commentary. I'm sure this guy's fine. Won't you help him? Listen, I'm no doctor. No, I guess not. I mean, it's a tattoo. I think it's the number 2. Anyway. You're asking me, only answers or ah. Nope. You tell me. Give me the info dump. Anyway, let's go in here. Hello. Didn't your mother teach you how to barge into the house and open people's freezers? I wasn't actually trying to open the freezer. I'm trying to talk to you. Good materia, huh? Do you really? Oh. I'm disappointed by your claims. Walking around looking at the ground. You find lots of things people dropped when you look down. You never find them when you're looking up, right? I mean, yeah, but I feel like you probably also walk into things a lot. Oh. I'm confused about how Twitter works sometimes. Because I posted for like the first time, like I finally posted a stream for like the first time in a while. And suddenly I'm getting engagement. So apparently Final Fantasy VII, great for engagement or something. I don't know. I'm confused. Because I used to post every time I streamed and I never got like much of any engagement from that. But like in less than 2 minutes, I got 2 followers and the like. And I'm personally confused. I don't get it. But you know, if that drives people to coming to the stream, I appreciate that. So let's see. Yeah, they spoke out against Avalanche or whatever. Hey kid. Now no one will find it. Top drawer and the bottom one. Anyway, we don't take that. We leave that there. Back out we go. We have... Yeah, I already talked to you. Screw off. Go away. Hey dog. How's it going? You don't seem very happy with me, but I appreciate you anyway. Want some move into the store? Okay, buddy. You chill out. Oh, I forgot. I missed something. Oh, it's using his weapon stores over that way. Oh, okay, buddy. Thanks. Hello, kid. Can I talk to you? Are you not talkable? Okay, it looks like you're not talkable. Anyway, so we have Titan Bangles available now. We need 99 of them eventually, but that's not going to happen. Okay, I do actually need to check the locker apparently for the 5 gil and then choose not to take it. Anyway, we'll get enough Time Bangles to equip everyone with it, but Time Bangles are buyable later, so we don't need to buy 99 of them yet. So we don't gotta go farm money or anything. Anyway, go up here. We also need to investigate this. Okay, which will be a side quest later, but for right now we just need to read it. Top drawer and the bottom one. Anyways, so this says to I'll choose to open the other drawers just out of curiosity of what it says. They're just empty. Yeah. Okay. We leave the 5 gil. Okay, kid. I'm happy for you. You've managed to save up 5 whole gil. Like, for a kid, that's not bad, you know? It's not much, but I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, save point, blah blah blah. Don't care. We've got materia to grab. Like we have loot to grab. Good ether and the cover materia. We're going to, that's the wrong thing, materia. Yeah, I really want to, wait, I'm dumb. I just bought a better bangle for him. Why am I not equipping it? Anyway, and now we can slot the cover materia in. Both because that gets it AP, which is always nice, but also because it makes Cloud a little tankier and makes him protect Aeris, which is appreciated. Remember being so confused as a kid over the whole, like, Aerith thing. But that's because I didn't really understand how, how linguistics and translation work, you know? I was just confused why her name changed between Final Fantasy VII and the next thing I saw her in, which was Kingdom Hearts. Anyway, let's go meet Almira. This is Cloud, bodyguard. Yeah, we were followed. Aerith is fine. It's fine. After all, we were there. So everything is fine. Nothing would ever go wrong with us there. That's obviously true. Sector 7 far from here? I wanted to go to Tifa's bar. Is Tifa a girl? Yeah. A girlfriend? Yeah, that's right. I'm going on the date with Tifa this playthrough. Get out of here, Aeris. How nice. Well, that's nice. See Sector 7? I'll show you the way. I'd be kidding. Why do you want to put yourself in danger again? I'm used to it. Used to it? Oh no, getting help from a girl. A girl? I'm with Aerith on this one. She should be offended at that one. Bad on you, Cloud. Be better. You maybe just about quietly after hearing you say something like that. I'm taking Cloud to Sector 7. I'll be back in a while. Good for you, Aerith. Honestly, Cloud deserves, like, to be dogged on for that one. You never listen once you've made up your mind. But if you must go, why don't you go tomorrow? It's getting late now. Yeah, you're right. Aeris, please go make the bed. Anyway. I'm Soldier, right? Yeah, or used to be. I don't know how to say this, but could you please leave here tonight without telling Aeris? Last thing Aeris needs is to get hurt again. Anyway, let's go get some rest. Sector 6 is a little dangerous, so you better get some rest tonight. Sounds good. Yep, good night, Aerith. Good night, Aerith. Bye-bye. Anyway, yeah, I will not be skipping scenes. We will just be taking the long way through them. Oop. My capture card absolutely just fell off the desk it was on, and I'm really glad that nothing came unplugged there. Like, I 100% knocked it down. And that could have been bad. I've been in bed like this for a long time. Ever since then. Anyway. Cloud just continues to talk to himself. You know, like one does, honestly. Because not really. Worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. It'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. Okay, is Tifa older? That's the real question. Because obviously Cloud should be with Tifa. Like, that is just the right solution. I will say, playing Crisis Core is what really made me believe that Cloud should be with Tifa, because obviously Zack should be with Aeris. Like, that's just correct, you know? Should be alright by myself. Anyway, apparently there's stuff to grab. Cool. I really like the remake version of this, where you have a bunch of obstacles in your way that weren't there before. Like, I really like the remake version of this, of having to sneak out. In the original game, though, it's just really easy. You just have to not run, right? Like, easy game, easy life is getting out of here in the original version. You know, like, it's certainly not difficult. Okay, let's continue on our merry way. Don't need to buy anything else, so we can just head on out of here. Oh, we've been caught. Now here's my real question. We left her house before her. How did Aerith beat us here? I know that she's a local, so I'm sure she knows some secret way over here. But I ran right here. How'd she get here? Anyway, yeah, they're continuing. Cloud continues to be like, it's too dangerous for you to come, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, let's go. Aerith insists on going with us. In Final Fantasy VII Remake, Cloud has a very particular flashback in that moment. A very, very suspicious flashback. Anyway, now we get to fight some houses. I love that they made the Hell House a boss fight in the remake. I thought that was cool. Because I always liked these houses as a kid. I thought it was funny. Like, I thought it was a cool monster. Ow. I said ow and then remembered that because I had to buy 99 iron bangles, I am comically overleveled at the moment. Like, comically overleveled. Like, ridiculously so. Let's go over here. Also, I decided, is this not, it's up this way. There we go. The hardest part about this section is figuring out where is where. You know what I mean? Like, this section I can do easily now, but as a kid I had so much trouble figuring out what was actually areas I could walk and what the height differences were and things like that. I guess this is goodbye. Oh no, whatever will I do? Isn't that what you want me to say? We're cool, guy Cloud. I could do that, but won't I be in your way? What do you mean in the way? Nothing. Can we take a break? Oh sure, I'd love to take a break. Taking a break is nice. You want to say something? Can't believe it's still here. Sure is. Over here. Wahoo! Let's go hang out up there. Anyway. Rank were you? No one soldier. Oh, I was first class. Like, so I think it, like, looking back, it's so obvious that something is wrong with Cloud. But as a kid, I didn't get it. And, like, I will dog on my past self all of my life for that one, because it is so obvious that something is wrong with Cloud. He's asked what he is in Soldier and has to do a flashback to remember his rank? What? Constantly hearing voices, like, I was surprised by what was up with Cloud. I got surprised by that twist as a kid. And, you know, I shouldn't have been. No one should be. Like, maybe surprised by some of the specifics. By the general idea that something is wrong with Cloud's recollections and memories, they make it quite obvious. Anyway, yep. Carvestiva, where was she going? She looked kind of odd. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, so obviously we have to be chosen by the Dawn. We have to get every every, like, the best key item in every category. And, not only do we have to get the best key item in every category, we have to get every key item possible. So we're gonna be here for a bit, is what I'm saying. We are going far and above what is required to cross-dress Cloud. And the Dawn will be choosing us because we will be the best girl in the room. Cloud makes a great girl. Honestly, Mist is calling. Should have gone a different way in life, but instead we get to slash things with our sword. Play scary in a lot of ways, especially for girls. We've got to find Tifa fast. Love the music for this area. We have a beautiful room. How about it? Ooh, a beautiful room. It'll be 10 gil per night. I'm sure Tifa will be fine. Anyway. Yeah, we just took a nice nap. You know, like, what's wrong? I'm sure Tifa's fine. Anyway, let's go. About what? Don't you say it's the shop down on the right? Oh, down on the right? This down on the right? Oh, hey, Johnny. Yeah, me too, sure. You brought a new girlfriend to place. What kind of guy are you? I love that Johnny got as much spotlight as he did in Remake. He deserves it. Most members of Midgar. Things aren't working out. Between our differences, my pay just isn't cutting it. But bro, I'll fight you. You want to go? You see the sword on my back? It's for you. Anyway, okay, none of these people have multiple things to say. They've all just got one. Okay, screw you, buddy. Now I don't want to go here. Anyway, let's actually ask our questions. Having an interview right now. Here at the Honeybee and its customer. No, new girls be taking the Don Corneo's mansion. Sure. Okay, so we have to go to the mansion now. Let's run up and into the mansion. We'll be exploring the market quite thoroughly once we are actually looking for key items. So we'll leave all of that for later for right now. You know, let's get the process started of actually getting out of here. Most powerful man in Wall Market. Oh, sentiments don't let me catch you around here again. Hey, you got a cute one with you. Let's look at the Don's mansion. I'll go take a look. I'll tell Tifa about you. No, you can't. Cloud's like, what kind of place this is? What am I supposed to? You want to go in with me? I mean, man, that'll be pretty hard. Since if I bust in there, it'll cause too much commotion. Actually, going alone. Yep, we do need to find out if Tifa's alright. Why don't you dress up like a girl? It's the only way. I love how much fun Aerith has with this whole section. Just wait, I've got a cute friend I want to bring. Aerith, I can't. You are worried about Tifa, aren't you? Then come on, hurry. Oh, okay. Now, we have a few things to do. We need to go to the first area of Wall Market. Also, save point is also in the first area. We will be saving after getting each key item. Just because, man, I certainly don't know this area all that well. I'm using a walkthrough for how to best get each key item, and I want to make sure, you know? Anyway, here, like to get a dress. Might take a little time. Will that be alright? What's the problem? The owner's been in a slump lately, so he makes all the dresses. Right, plaster at the bar. So you're saying we can't get a dress unless we do something about it? You'd help me bring him back? Anyway, yeah. We'll do our best. Don't push, hooligan. I'll do what I want. Yeah, that's right. Anyway. I will say, I love the version of these the dress quests that are in the remake. Oh, that's not the right place. Bar is here. No, that's not it. Here? Me trying to remember which building is the bar. Okay, there we go. And it's this guy. Father of the girl at the clothing store. Clothes shop, but I ain't your father. I didn't say that. Make me some clothes. I'll make men's clothes now. I don't feel like making anything right now. Fine, you wait over there for a second. I'll try and talk to him. You go over there and have something to drink. He said that just once he'd like to dress up like a girl, so that's why I wanted a cute dress for him. Also, who's calling Cloud a tough-looking guy? Honestly. Like, I like Cloud as a character. I think he's cool. Dude's a twink. Like, he's not like big and tough looking like Barret is. He doesn't have the wall of muscle. He's like you would get hit by him and be surprised by how much it hurt. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of person Cloud is. Kind of guy Cloud is. How about it? Will you make him one? Might be interesting. I was getting a little bored just making regular clothes. Anyway, what kind of dress do you want? Something we want soft and shimmering. Soft and something that shimmers. You know, I got a friend that's the same taste as him. I'll go talk to him. I'm gonna try. Anyway, Anyway, so let's go back to the dress shop. Here, it's ready. Go try it on. Received key item, silk dress. That's the best dress. Now we try it on. Then we find out we need to... How do you put this on? Oh, what are you doing? Still not right. A wig. That's what you need. Anyway, so I talked to my friend about getting one. You know, the gym, you'll find a lot of people there like you. Go and talk to them. What does it mean? What does like you mean? Yours, what'd you tell him? Does it matter? Anyhow, we got a pretty dress. Oh, I love the way this works. It is funny. Okay. Let's go over here. We want to go to the gym. I believe that's this building. Sure is. Oh, I need to save. This is one of the ones that's actually failable. And like, while I like to think that after doing all the squat mini games and all the Final Fantasy VII games that I have played, that I would be good at it, I would like to think that. I'm just not sure that it's true. You know? Thanks for informing me that I got an update, Call of Duty. I appreciate it. I don't care. Like, I probably won't play that game. The way that I got this PS5 was through a bundle, so like it came with it. And I think I'll probably finish like the campaign, but I'm not too interested in playing the online multiplayer. Anyone who wants to be cute, cute. Right. And about the wig. I heard, but it'll cost you. Bro, the only way you're gonna get cuter is if you can beat Big Bro. Okay. So you've got to compete with us. You're right. Let's do squats. We'll beat you out of this gym. Are you the beautiful bro? Oh, you didn't know? I was running around here saying big bro this, big bro that. Never mind that. Come over here. I'll explain the rules. Anyway. The square, X, circle. Okay. We have to beat around 17 or so. Got it. Whoever's the most squats after 30 seconds gets the wig. Big Bro's wig is mine. Be quiet. It's not fair for you to start right away. So do you want some? So you want some practice? A little, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm getting the timing down. Yeah, it's not too hard. I vaguely remembered this being the easiest of the squat mini games. Most important thing is to just simply not press too fast because you don't want to end up scratching your head like an idiot like the opponent, you know? That's how it lost. Like that's where he lost. Like he had me if he didn't do that, you know? Anyway, we win. My man, my word, here you are. Thanks for the wig. I appreciate it. Received key item blonde wig, which is the best key item. For this, oh, okay. That's assault right there. Rose fist of steel cut to the bone. That was assault. Try it with us. No thanks. I'm good actually. Anyway. So now we go and save having obtained the wig. Fun fact, those are the only 2 required items, but they're definitely not the only items you can get. So now we get to go on a journey for a bit more. We have 2 more items we can get, and 4 more items we can get actually. Okay. So, let's go back to the bar. That's not the bar, that's the clothing shop. That's not where I wanted to go. Back to the bar, as I said. I'm bad at navigating this place. Always have been. Anyway, we go over here. We find out that someone's been in the bathroom all day. Someone's in here, don't look. Use some for yeah, they're not coming out. She needs some mezzing, she's just hurling. Okay, so okay, so we go over here and we want to eat at the restaurant. Sit wherever you like. Sit down. Sit down. There we go. What we have doesn't matter, but honestly, sushi sounds pretty good, so we're gonna have that. Like, I would eat sushi right now. That's all I'm saying, you know? Mystery pay first, will be 70 gil. Yeah, sure, buddy. Here you go. was alright. Here's an item coupon for the pharmacy. You can exchange for one item there. That's the last coupon for now. Watch out for our next promotion. Anyway. Okay, so we go over to the item shop, which is one of these buildings. This one? I don't think so. Just know what they're selling it. Just can't ask girl to go get it. Why don't I buy it myself? Well, I'll tell you the truth. I gotta fight with the guy. For sure, I'll go. I'll be in here when you're done. Anyway, that's actually the next quest. That's definitely not the item shop. Is this the item shop? Oh no, that's the item shop down there. This does look like the pharmacy though. Whoa! Don't just stand there. Say something. Please select any one medicine you'd like. Digestive. Here you are. Digestive gets us the best cologne, so we will go do that. Go up to the bar, give the lady her medicine, get the cologne. That gets us 3 key items in out of 6. Give her medicine. You really give me some? Thanks. You're welcome. Just for your kindness, we get sexy cologne. Good for us. And this guy finally gets to use the restroom. Poor guy. Like, you can still open the door. Anyway, okay. Let's go get us a diamond tiara. We have to go down, stay at the inn for the night, and then we can buy something from the vending machine. I did not hit X again, so just getting close to him enough to talk to him? Weird. Anyway, I get the one for 200 gil. So that way we get the best tiara. I was just, why does that guy talk to me every time I get close to him? I don't want to talk to you, buddy. Anyway, I got it. Oh, really? Hey! Jeez. What was it? Protein drink said, that jerk, I'm gonna do so much more business than them, his head will spin. So now take this, it's not much. Why does this guy think Cloud wants a tiara? Does everyone in this town now know what Cloud is up to? Like... why does he think we would want a tiara of a diamond variety? Does he think Cloud's gonna give it to Eris? Is that what's up here? Like... Anyway, now we get to do something shady. You take this, you won't be able to get on without it. Cool. Okay, so for some reason, the bikini briefs is better, which is certainly odd. Anyway, I see shining your hat, little hand. Please come in. Yep, let's go in. I need to go inside to complete my disguise. Sure, good excuse. Who, I mean, sir, hurry. It's just so weird, but then again, they all are. Anyway, so... let's see, the lower left is the best room. So there's a couple occupied rooms apparently. Take a peek. What could possibly be going on in here? They're just hanging out. Yep, nothing weird going on in here. Yep, nothing weird whatsoever. You know, Grandma. This the room? Just didn't read this for us and all, but it's too nice for us. Big round bed, gorgeous tub. I just can't get comfortable. Honestly, this is so sweet. It's a high-class neighborhood in the big city. Keep complaining, we'll get in trouble. I mean, sir, hurry. Anyway, we'll just head to the group room now. I'm sure this will not be an uncomfortable scene at all. I'll take this room. Now all we have to do is enter the room. You're not going to have a change of heart, are you? I think your choices are be rude or be, like, indecisive. And that's your only two options. No, don't be angry. It just was probably the violent type. Alright, please. Anyway, in we go. I'm sure this will not be an uncomfortable scene whatsoever. This way, please. Yep. That would mean you hate being lonely. Oh, at least my choices don't matter. I'm always alone. Alright, alright. Jeez, you're so moody. Come on, everyone's waiting. Everyone. Here they are. Alright, everyone. Anyway, Cloud's about to have a fun experience. This could be dangerous. Loosen up, Bobby. Let's wash off all our sweat and dirt together. You're the intimate type, huh? Anyway, yep, nothing weird going to happen here. Yup. Nothing weird happening. Final Fantasy VII was... So, this section of Final Fantasy VII is a fever dream, man. Don't feel good. Let me out. You'll get used to it. Puppy's group. Maybe in another life. Oh my gosh. Alright, that's 10. I'm getting out. Why don't you stick around and play a bit? Daddy's so lonely. Alright, we did it. Here's a memento of our time together. Received key item bikini briefs. So, fun thing. Because of a glitch, your underwear doesn't affect anything. But the bikini briefs are theoretically the best. Like, if it wasn't glitched, they would give you the biggest bonus. So we collect them. Some underwear. I'm supposed to wear this? Well, if it's to save Tifa, I guess there's no choice. Anyway, we did it. And we go up here. And we talk to the girl on the left. I should be able to put makeup on here. Have them make me up. We're asking you, can you put makeup on me too? Oh my. Anyway. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's see what our attraction value. Do we need to care? We do not. We definitely are 20 or more. So it'll absolutely choose Cloud. Like, I'm pretty sure we got the worst makeup. But I'm also pretty sure that it's not actually in key items. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. It affects nothing. We're not going to bother making sure we got the best. Please remember any personal belongings. If I was too, I get so nervous in front of cute girls. It just seems natural to get cautious. Hey, Cloud. Got some pretty flowers from Eris. 500 gil, a little expensive, but at least I got her name. She's not even, I paid her 1,000,000 gil. Her flowers cost 300 gil too. She's a good businesswoman. Eris, thanks for the flower and 1 gil. I'll treasure this. I'm going to dry it and keep it for good luck. Wait. These other people had to pay money, but Johnny was such a smooth talker, he got a flower and money? Good on you, Johnny. Like, honestly impressive. Anyway, so there we go. We now have as good as we can get. I was just reading up about what treasure I needed to get in Don Corneo's mansion. I try it on, let's see how it fits. Yep. You're going to change? Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. It's maybe a new business for me. Okay, buddy. I'm happy for you. You're right, should we try it? My father's got his motivation back now, so the dress is on the house. Walk more nicely like this, Miss Cloud. What do you mean nicely? You're so cute, Miss Cloud. I want one. Do you have one that'll look good on me too? How's this? What about that one? Oh, what are you talking about? This one's much better. What are you saying? This one? I want this one. I'm going to go change. No peeking. Aerith says, being a hypocrite, having absolutely peeked at Cloud. Aerith over there being a super hypocrite, even maximum hypocrite, actually. So how do I look? Amazing, actually, for a tiny model. Like, for a tiny 3D sprite, you look great. You're just a tiny 3D sprite, though, so I don't really have that strong of opinion. But, like, for a tiny 3D sprite on a screen, not bad. Like, for a PlayStation 1 era tiny sprite, you know, looking pretty good. Anyway, in we go. We walk nicely up to this guy. Yep. Your friend's hot too. Come in, come in. 2 ladies coming through. Oh. Yeah. Hey, ladies. Well, hello there. Antonio, you're here. Wait here. Don't wander around. Anyways, we're going to immediately wander around. Like, who would listen to that guy, right? Can I go in here and get the Phoenix down? I can't. Okay. There's a Phoenix down in there that we'll have to come back for later, which is kind of annoying, but we'll live. Hey, Tifa. Tifa? Nice to meet you, I'm Eris. Cloud's told me a lot about you. And you are? The one with Cloud in the park. Right, with Cloud. Oh. But don't worry, we just met. It's nothing. I mean, don't worry. About what? No, don't misunderstand. Cloud and I grew up together, nothing more. Poor Cloud, having to stand here and listen to both of us call him nothing. Right, Cloud? Cloud? You know, like, I get it. A good set of makeup, and a different outfit and hairstyle, and someone can look like a different person. So, like, I get it. I get why you might have some trouble identifying someone. Like, I understand. On the other hand, poor Cloud. Slow down, let me answer. I'm dressed like this because there's no other way to get in here. I'm alright. Eris helped me out. Oh, Eris did? You've explained what you're doing in a place like this? Yeah, I'll just plug my ears. Gotta get that ether. Glad you're okay. Thanks. What happened? Veracom squeezed some information out of him. That's when the Don's name popped up. Right, Don Corneo. Vera told me to leave the Lech alone. Something's been bothering me. So you see one of the stories straight from Corneo's mouth. Well, I made it here, but now I'm stuck. I'm just looking for a bride. Every day he gets 3 girls, choose one of them, and then, well, I mean, I have to be the girl for tonight. Sorry, but I overheard. Aaron did not at all plug her ears. You know the 3 girls, there's no problem, right? I guess so, but you have 2 here, right? Oh, Eris, I can't involve you. Oh, so it's alright for Tifa to be in danger? No, I don't want Tifa in... Is it alright? I grew up in the slums. I'm used to danger. You trust me? Thanks, Miss Eris. Honestly, I appreciate Tifa and Eris's friendship. It's time, ladies. The Don is waiting. I like how he didn't even I'm totally not to wander around. I tell you, women nowadays. Hurry up, will you? Just need to ask, but the other girl is me, right? You're right. You didn't need to ask. We're going to get suspicious if we don't hurry. You know, you don't look bad if you don't look closely. I wonder what Barrett would say if he could see you. That'd be a funny conversation. I don't think Cloud would ever live it down, though. Cloud's waiting in his room. Anyway. Let's, please, let me start the scene. Do I have to walk all the way up to him? Can't talk to him through his desk? Then up in front of the Don. We did it. Anyways, now we're going to get chosen. Good. Splendid. Which girl should I choose? This one? Cloud does not want to get chosen. Also, fun fact, there's a hidden item in Don Corneo's room. My choice for tonight is... this healthy looking girl. Oh, wait a second, Mina. Please wait a moment. Love Chick used to play hard to get. Yowza. Don Corneo deserves all the death coming his way. Every death spell in the world should be aimed at this jerk. Like, he deserves it. Anyway, we got a trophy. I got the hyper behind the bed. Now we've got a... don't like me? There isn't someone else's there. Yes, his name's Barret. Barret? That sounds familiar. Yeah, he's one of the ones you were trying to find out about, you know, Avalanche? Yeah, in Sector 7 in the slums. And how do you know that? That's my favorite version of that conversation. A man, you tricked me! Somebody get in here now. Unfortunately, no one will be coming to help. You're the ones from before. What the hell's going on? Shut up. We're asking the questions now. Talk. If you don't tell us, I'll chop it off. I'll tell you everything, so talk. You can find out where the man with the gun arm was, but that's what I was ordered to do. By who? No, if I told you that, I'd be killed. Talk if you don't tell us. I'll rip it off. It was Heidegger Shinra, the head of peace preservation. Or I almost feel bad for the Don, but on the other hand, he's such a consummate piece of crap that, like, I don't feel bad, actually. He deserves it. Tell us. I'll smash it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm not fooling around here either, you know. She's just trying to crush a small rebel group called Avalanche and want to infiltrate their hideout. They're really going to crush them, literally, by breaking the supports holding up the plate above them. Break the supports? What's going to happen? The plate will go ping! Everything's gonna go BAM! I heard their hideouts in the Sector 7 slums. I'm just glad it's not here in Sector 6. You're going to wipe out the Sector 7 slums? Want to come with me to Sector 7? Of course, Tifa. Anyway, just a second. Shut up. Oh wait, it'll only take a second. What do you think because scum like me babbled on about the truth? Because I'm sure I'll win. Yeah. Anyway, we take a nice little dive. Anyway, how are the preparations going? Amazingly, obviously. The Turks are doing great. We're going to do this simply destroy a group with only a few members. What's the problem, Reeve? You want out? Yeah, Reeve. I know you don't like what's going on. Mayor's against this anyway. Mayor? He just sits in this building all day feeding his face. You still call that a mayor? Yeah. I would still call it a mayor. But that's more because it's his title than because he's doing anything helpful. Why don't you take a couple days off and go somewhere? One thing I really appreciate about Final Fantasy VII Remake is that they were willing to completely redo things that wouldn't work in modern games. I love Shinra Tower, like Shinra, like exploring the Shinra building and everything that is. We're gonna talk to Tifa first. We'll talk to Eris. Well, the worst is over. For now. Maybe not. How'd we get a preemptive strike on it? Whatever. Its weakness is fire, which we simply don't have. I mostly cast magic there for funsies. Anyway, we're honestly high enough level that we can just beat it down with pretty much ease. It'll keep using sewer tsunamis, and we're fine. It'll do almost as much damage to itself or more as it's doing to us. And I'll grant that it does have more HP than us, that's still true. But like, we can just hit him. Alright, we'll use Healing Winds so that way we can get a use of it. Get a quick yeah off with Tifa. Love the boss music in this game. Anyway, yeah, this is a really easy boss, honestly, and we are like this is an easy boss if you're not over leveled for it, and we are a couple levels up on it. And by a couple levels up, I mean more like 6. Cloud's supposed to be around level 10 to 11. Cloud is level 17. So like we are well over leveled. Really the people of the slums. Don't give up, never give up hope. It's not easy to destroy the pillar, right? Hey, right, we still have time. Anyway, let's grab this potion. We get to beat up some gangs. Or some gangs. I don't know why I said games there. We get to beat up some enemies. There we go. Anyway, right now we don't actually have much that we need to do in this area until we get the steel materia. And then we're here for an eternity. Because we have to steal a bunch of things from the ghosts. This is the only time in the game that you can get ghost hands. Aside from in the battle square later. But that's much slower than just fighting them here. So as soon as we pick up the steel materia and are in the area with the ghosts in the train graveyard, you have to just kind of sit there and collect them. And it's gonna take a long time. It'd also be a good idea to stock up on ethers with steel while we're here. Like, there's a lot of things to steal in this area. They really gave you the steel materia and went go crazy. Like, that's how the train graveyard works. Okay. Anyway, that little yellow orb right there immediately goes on Cloud. Why do I keep hitting that instead? Whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna take cover off and we're going to put cover on Tifa. Does Tifa need cover? No, but it sure did go on her. Anyway, now that we have steel on Cloud, let's jump down. Okay, now we just need to go over there, climb up that ladder. But yeah, I just really love how Final Fantasy VII Remake took all these areas and made them work for like modern game, I don't know what I can steal from these guys, but we're sure gonna find out. Assuming that the enemy lives long enough anyway. Like, they might not, honestly. Without Cloud attacking, we're not doing quite as much damage, but like, we're still going to, did that just do 1? Because it blocked it and then it died? It had 1 HP left? I'm offended by this reality. What's the button for, there we go, there's the button for swapping. I just want to know what I can steal from them. Our steal chance is not great yet, which kind of sucks, honestly. Also, to make stealing less obnoxious, I might actually, let's go. He give me the thing I want? No? Okay, well, that's unfortunate, is what that is. Okay, give me the thing I want. Okay, rude. I'm about to look up what I can steal from him instead of trying to get it, because apparently the steal chance is not very high. You know what, screw it. We'll look it up. I will simply Control F, Saigin. Steal is just hyper. I don't care. The chance, however, for that steal is very low. I'm gonna look, what's the chance of this steal from Ghost? Much higher. Okay, good. I'm very happy, because I actually need 99 of those. So the steal chance being base 4 times what the steal chance for that was makes me happy inside. We're happy about that one. There's I got you mixed up in this. Don't tell me to go home. We can just get past the trains that are lit up. We should be able to get out of here. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff to get in here. But first, we're going to save. Okay. And I think trying to decide at what point I should start having 2 of my party members dead. I think the answer is probably now. To keep the average level of my party down. Which kind of sucks, but... Anyway. So while Cloud's stealing from these fools, I'm going to have Eris and Tifa knock themselves out. Also, Dingles give ethers if you steal from them, but I am not liking my chances of obtaining them. Like, the guide was like, it might be worth just never letting a fight end without you getting all of the ethers, and I'm like, but how? Stop selecting. I don't wanna... How do I tell it that I want to do it? Whatever. It won't matter in just a second. Once Eris is down, I can just use it because it won't affect people who are down. But yeah, we're not getting a single ether here, and we have tried to steal for like many turns. That tells me that it is absolutely not worth doing. Okay. But yeah, because we want to keep our overall level down as much as possible. Like the average level of our party. And since I have to steal another, like I have to fight at least another 99 battles, I don't want to level up from that. Because ideally, we want to get to the high wind before anyone's at their danger level. Where we have to actually start tracking what exactly they're getting with each level up. Like ideally, that's how far we want to make it. Before that point. That's kind of far. Anyway, we're just gonna let those two be down so that way they don't get XP while we're doing this. Now let's bump it up to 3 times speed. Also, let's go to Materia. I want to swap these two. Because if Cloud's the only one who's awake, we definitely do not need Restore active. Okay. The other hand, though, this area might beat the crap out of me with just Cloud. By might, I mean currently is. The part of that's that playing on 3 times speed is hard. Okay, so we got a Ghost Hand from that one. Oh yeah, that's right. These enemies annoyingly phase in and out of existence every time you do things to them. Couldn't steal anything. That's annoying. I should take out the one in the front row, actually. Okay. Should have let Eris be the one alive. Oh well. But Cloud has the best chance of stealing because it is slightly influenced by level. That doesn't matter too much at this level, but it does affect it. Hey, look, we got a Gravity Ball too. Awesome. Anyways, we got 2 Ghost Hands out of the 99 we need. And we're also trying to keep ourselves to 0 escapes. So there's going to be a lot of running around like this, is what I'm saying. Is it worth it to bolt? Not really. Okay, well, at least I answered that question pretty easily. At least if I start getting, like, actually low on MP, I can just, steal some ethers. You know? Like, at least that is, in fact, an option. How many ethers do I currently have? In, battle, I have 3 ethers. Or no, 4. I'm bad at math. By bad at math, I mean I can't read numbers. Apparently. I didn't know that's what I meant by bad at math, but apparently that is in fact what I meant by bad at math. Oh, beautiful. Okay, couldn't steal anything. Stole Ghost Hand. Okay, we can take that one out now. I actually really don't want to use Blade Beam, but fine, because it'll only kill the one I'm aiming at. Well, the only problem is if I'm forced to use it twice. Okay, so we're up to 4 Ghost Hands. Okay, this actually isn't looking like it'll be all that bad. We're up to 5 Ghost Hands. Like, don't get me wrong, it's gonna take a bit, but it's not all that bad. The main issue is going to be all the extra healing I have to do. Like, that's going to be the main constraint here. Like, that's going to be the most annoying thing, is that I'm gonna have to probably steal some ethers just to be okay. Also, I should absolutely just kill the first one and then steal from the second one to reduce the amount of damage that I'm gonna take. Because getting 1 ether will, like, be huge. Okay, good. Was that, like, ethers restore, I don't know how much MP actually, but it's definitely way more than 1 cure's worth of MP. You know? Yeah, it restores 100 MP. So that's enough for me to cast Cure, which only costs 4 MP? Yeah? No, costs 5. That's enough for me to cast Cure then 20 times. So that was absolutely a worthwhile trade. To trade taking a third of Cloud's health for 1 ether. Absolutely worth it. Now, it's not worth my time to farm ethers here. Like, I'm not going to. But if we're talking about just getting that from it, absolutely worth it. I should heal. This would be really embarrassing to actually die. Like that would be pretty embarrassing. We don't want to have that happen. Anyway, so that's 6 ghost hands. Okay, we steal, and then once we get the steal, we'll limit break. Okay, but we'll get the steal eventually. There's the 7th ghost hand. We're almost 1/10 of the way done farming our ghost hands. Woohoo! Also, I do actually want to save. No, I already missed where I would have wanted to make the backup save, which was before I went to the Dawn. So I will simply make a backup save after I've completed my farming. Okay, let's be safe on the cures. I don't want to get an embarrassing game over. No? We're up to 7 ghost hands. We need 92 more. We're gonna be here a minute. Like we will be here for a hot minute. Anyway, I will make at least a couple attempts at stealing every time I get down to just one of these in this fight, in this kind of fight. Okay, got the ether, beat it up. Just because once it's down to just one of those, it's absolutely worth it to try for the ether, since I am going to be just curing after every single fight. Now we continue running around. This is gonna take forever. I don't even know what these things drop, or these things what I can steal from them, but I kind of want to find out. Assuming that I can actually successfully do it. Okay, we get potions from them? Absolutely not worth it. On site. These enemies get to die on site then. Absolutely not worth stealing from. 1000% not worth it. There's one other enemy we want to steal from here, but I don't think it's in this section yet. I think it's in this next screen. And that's because it drops a weapon for Aerith. Here, just to be safe. Steal. Got the ether on the first try. Beautiful. Easy game, easy life. Moving on. Anyway, yeah, so the hard part about this is going to be later. Like, the hard part about doing all of this is going to be when I have to do the natural MP. But it also effectively, like, the majority of this will be a cloud-only run just because of the nature of how this works. And that's, like, a little unfortunate because it's definitely not preferable, but it's the only way to keep your average level low, which is really important because if your average level gets too high, Vincent and Cid can come in above their safety levels, and you can get them pretty early. But, like, I'm a little worried that I'm gonna have to actually do something real annoying, like level to 100, level, not to 100, level to 99, before, how do I put this? Level to 99 before, getting Highwind, which is, one, not preferable, because then you go through the whole game at level 99. Because that's the problem. As soon as Cid and Vincent are in danger of getting into their danger levels, or getting into their unsafe level ups, with the time that you are forced to use them. Like the times where your party is forcibly changed and you can't keep them just dead in your party, so they get, like, the times you're forced to give them XP. Like, there's a little bit where Cid's the party leader. There's sections that make it so that you can only have one of them in your party because Cloud and Tifa are both required. Things like that. There's a lot of sections like that in the game, and all of them cause the same kind of problem of you can't stop all of your party members from getting XP at the same time. You can only stop 2 of your party members from getting XP. Like, while I'm doing this, Barrett's getting XP in the background. I can't stop that. That's just true. Red 13 isn't actually getting XP, but is effectively, because he's gonna come in, at a level based on the average level. And every level up Cloud gets brings that average up, same with Barret. So, like, while on the one hand, that's not really contributing, it still is, you know what I mean? Anyway, let me just do that, get rid of that guy. And then heal myself, just to be safe. Yeah, in case I miss a bunch of these steals. And once anyone enters the unsafe levels, I have to go into full, I'm grinding out max natural HP now mode. And one, that's gonna take a very long time, but also that's way easier if I can push it off. You know what I mean? Like, that's way easier if I can push it off. And at minimum, I have to push it off until I recruit Cid. You know? Like, I have to push it off until I recruit Cid. Which is why Tifa and Aerith get to just be dead. We're up to 11 ghost hands, which brings us 1/9 of the way there. This one's gonna take a while. Mostly because I can't just mash X, you know? Like, I have to actually press buttons. The buttons I press have to make some kind of sense, you know? I have to actually hit steel. Okay, get rid of this one. Now that I stole the ghost hand from it. Heal. Got the ghost hand. It's up to 13. But yeah, having to face 99 of this enemy to get all the ghost hands I need is, it's rough. Because the worst part is, while I can get this from the battle square later, that's not a good solution for reducing the amount of XP I'm going to get from doing this. And the reason why is because I can get it from the battle square up until the battle square changes when I get the high one, which is when I would prefer to max out everyone's HP. That's when I prefer to max out everyone's HP and MP. Yeah. I feel like I'm a lot luckier when there's only one enemy left, and I'm actually curious if that is actually a mechanic. If single enemies are easier to steal from than groups. Because I feel like I'm, like, noticeably luckier, but I don't know if that's just luck or if it actually works that way. Because, like, it might actually work that way. I don't know. Oh, cool. Boop. I was just mashing X because nothing I needed was in this fight. So that blade beam was honestly accidental. Like, I don't mind doing it, but that was more accidental than on purpose for sure. Okay, let's get a ghost hand. Awesome, beautiful. That's Ghost Hand 14, I want to say. Coming up on Ghost Hand 15 as soon as this connects, which will be any second now, I'm sure. There we go, 15. Yeah, this is gonna take a minute. Not wanting any escapes definitely is making this take longer. But it's what I'm going for. My bad, I have 16 Ghost Hands. We're almost a fifth of the way there, I believe. Like, this is, by the way, this is the start of what I'm talking about when I say that this challenge is fundamentally ridiculous. This is why. Yeah, this is why. And I think that's okay. Like, that's fine, honestly. I'm down with this challenge being utterly bonkers, you know, or wouldn't be doing it, obviously. Like, I'm thinking, like, this, the guide I'm using for this, Absolute Steve's Guide on GameFAQs, has it broken down into, like, different stages of a perfect game. And I love the definition for Perfect 5 because it's so utterly unnecessary, and it's max out experience, skill, and death penalty. And if you don't know much about how this game works, that might not sound all that ridiculous to you. But trust me when I tell you, maxing out death penalty is utterly bonkers, and no one should ever do that. Doing that alone, not even counting maxing out gil and XP, maxing out death penalty alone would take, Absolute Steve's estimate was 200 hours, and even at ×3 speed in this version, that's a long time. You know, like that's a long time. Anyway, we got Clem Hazard. Is that that's the level 3, right? No, that's the other level 2. Okay. We have not killed enough things to get level 3. I forget what Clem Hazard does. It just attacks one opponent. That's actually better for me, because it means that as Clown's level gets higher and his stats get, you know, better compared to these enemies, I won't start accidentally killing them, which I appreciate. I'm happy for that. Nice thing is our level is higher, so our steal chances have gotten slightly better. Once again, not super likely to have a big impact at this level, but it's there, it exists. We are getting more gravity balls. That's nice. Wonder if technically I should be keeping someone other than Cloud alive. I feel like I probably should. Couldn't steal anything. Like, I feel like I should probably keep literally anyone else as the person alive. Because I just realized that Cloud's level is the one that recruitment for Yuffie is based off of. Because what level version of Yuffie you face. Also, we're gonna use Clem Hazard. Also, can we talk about the fact that Clem Hazard feels like it should be a much earlier limit? I feel like Cross Slash and Clem Hazard should swap places. Because Clem Hazard feels very much along the same, like, veins as Braver as an attack, where it's just not that impressive. Like, it's there, it exists, but it's definitely not as impressive as Cross Slash or Blade Beam. So like it feels like kind of a letdown when you get it and you're like, oh, well, that's okay, I guess. But yeah, so we're gonna have Tifa and Eris keep our average as far down as possible until such time as we recruit Vincent. At which point, as soon as we recruit Vincent, he's replacing one of them in our party to sit here and be dead forever. because he has the lowest level, like the lowest safety level. Him and Sid do. So like they're the two important ones that we need dead in our party as much as possible. Like as low level as we can keep them, we should. So that way if they're forced to get XP, we're fine. And if we need to actually have a functional party, we'll simply boot Vincent out of the party. And get someone else in. This effectively means that we're just doing a Cloud solo run until we actually do the natural HP and MP maxing, which I think is kind of funny, because it means that we're going to go from like having a really hard time with a lot of fights because we're doing them with just Cloud instead of having a full team, to absolutely destroying everything forever because we're level 99. And at that point there's only like 3 things that can actually fight you. And 2 of them are Emerald and Ruby weapon. So, you know, there's not much that can fight you is what I'm saying. Anyway, we are up to 22 ghost hands, which is pretty nice. We appreciate that. We're going to save and then continue running in circles. We love running in circles. Yes, we do. Also, that game time is not at all accurate, and I don't know what's up with it. And what makes me say that is I streamed for more than 3 hours yesterday, and it's been an hour and a half today. And like, yeah, sure, I definitely didn't. Like, I'm sure there were times there where I wasn't playing, where the game wasn't on, but it definitely was on for most of that. So why is my game time only 4 hours? Like, how long did I stream yesterday? I can check. Channel analytics. Also, blade beam. I shouldn't just let myself take hits, because that would be an embarrassing way to die. Anyway, I was just forced to use neither, so give me a new one. So give me a new one. I said, give me a new one. Okay, but this time for sure. This time definitely. There we go. Okay, there we go. Anyway. How long did I stream yesterday? I streamed for, I guess, only about 3 hours. I guess I did start my stream pretty late yesterday. So you know what? Fair enough. I guess 4 hours probably isn't all that far off. I guess I'm the one who is wrong. No, it's the children who are wrong. We continue running around. Our progress on Ghost Hands is getting there. It's getting there. It's not going fast, though. Fast is not how I would describe it. Right. My raid group is trying to see if we can get fills tonight, because three of the members are off on a vacation together, which, like, all good for them. That's fine. We're just seeing if we can get fills, and I'm going to casually read that conversation while I attempt to functionally fight. That's the worst part about this ghost hand stealing, is I have to pay enough attention that I can't be also, just so you know, and we're just gonna keep using Blade Beam. It looks so much cooler. And like, maybe if I'm in an actual boss fight where which one I use matters, I might use Clim Hazard. But like, Blade Beam looks so cool, you know? Okay, yeah, not raiding tonight. That was the end result of that discussion. I just earlier put down, you know, I was free tonight, figured out kind of vibe. Yeah. Access the save menu to save your game. Whatever, buddy. Let's steal some more ethers. But trying to think of like the next fight that I know I don't want to do at Just Cloud. Because there's some fights that are really annoying to do with one person. Rufus with his stupid I can trap people and then you get game over if you all get trapped thing. That's Rufus, right? I think that's Rufus. Doesn't Cloud also do a 1v1 with Rufus? I feel like that's true too. I don't remember. Anyway, we continue on. We're getting a lot of money from this. So we should be good on money for a while after this one. It sure is going to take a while though. I actually think that just because it'll be easier, I will probably do the level management, like the level grind, right after I get whatever it's called. Talking is hard. I'll probably do the level grind right after I get Sid. Not because I particularly want to do it there, but because one, you still have Eris in your party at that point, which means that I can include her in it. Also, can we get some ghosts, please? I all leveled up. Good for all. I'm happy with that one. Also, yeah, we're just casually getting a lot of AP from this, actually. Anyway, but what was I saying? On the one hand, like, we get Eris there. We still have Eris there, which means that we can do the leveling while we still have Eris, which means that we can do it to Eris too, which is nice. Like, that's a nice thing. But also, and probably more importantly, it means I don't have to spend the rest of the game fighting with one person, constantly checking to make sure nobody leveled up before I save. And like, could I do that? Yeah, but that sounds annoying and I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't sound fun. That sounds like the opposite of fun, in fact. Especially since at some point I'm gonna need to let Eris kill a whole bunch of things and use her limit break a whole bunch of times in order for her to have her limit break, you know? Like, that's gotta happen at some point. Okay, but what if we could steal something now? Can you imagine? What if we could? Okay, but this time for sure. There we go. Our luck there was, by the way, it does say it does not have, yeah, nothing to steal. Okay, just want to make sure that that this game did in fact switch over. I was pretty sure, because like Final Fantasy games before this definitely had that feature, so I assumed that this one did too. But you know, it's a good thing to confirm. I did not mean to do that. Whoops. Oh well. If I end up one ghost hand away from it and have to do a whole extra battle, we can blame that moment right there. Where I killed a ghost without getting a ghost hand from it. But it's fine. Like, it's fine. The worst part about doing the whole level grind is that when people are close to leveling up, you want them to level up off of low level enemies because you want to make sure only one person levels up. And that's a pain. You've got, like, it's a whole thing. Like, let me put it this way. I will be making a lot of backup saves during the process of doing the leveling up. And I suppose that if I already have enough EXP to hit level 99 before I even lose Eris, that's some good progress towards maxing out EXP. Actually. Like, that's some good progress towards that. So if I did want to max out EXP, I guess I'd be in a good position to okay, but like, imagine if I actually got the ghost hand though. Could you imagine? What if I get it right here? Okay, well, it doesn't have to happen. Let's heal before too many more fires come in. Steal again. Okay, got the ghost hand. Blade beam looks cooler, so we'll do it. Hopefully it doesn't crit. Cool, it didn't crit either, then we're fine. Okay, but like, I'll successfully steal eventually, right? Like, at some point I have to get the successful steal. Right? Man, I'd like to point out that that's like a 1/3 chance or something to steal that. And it sure didn't look like a 1/3 chance there for a second though, right? Like, it sure looked a lot worse. But it's fine. It's fine. We get another ghost hand. All is well. All is well. So I'm just hoping that we finish this. I just realized that's completely unrealistic unless I pull like an 8-hour day or something. Unless I start pulling like 8-hour streams. I was about to say I hope that we finish this in time to play Crisis, the Crisis Core remaster as it comes out. And I realized that's in a month and Thanksgiving's in there, so like I've got a lot of family stuff going on. So like there's going to be missed stream days around that. And like realistically, getting through this challenge, which is going to take hundreds of hours at minimum, by then, dude, that don't feel realistic. You know, like, we're not even out of Midgard yet. It's been 4 hours. We're not gonna be out of Midgard for like another 3 at least. And that's assuming that my thefts continue to go pretty well. Like, we're at 29 ghost hands. We still need 70 more. Like, we're over here like, yeah, we're almost a third of the way done with the ghost hands. Like, we've been here for like an hour. Like, more like 45 minutes, honestly. It was about the 1 hour mark into the stream that we start doing this. But my point stands that this is gonna take a minute. Like, this is not gonna be fast. We're up to 31 now. So like this is slow. The production of ghost hands is not a fast process. And it's not even the most obnoxious thing we're gonna have to do for this run. It's not even close, honestly. Like, we need 99 of a lot of things for this perfect 100% save file. And you know, sometimes I realize the kind of thing I'm doing and I go, how did I get here in life? You know, how did I go from computer science and teaching degree to sitting and sometimes playing games and largely not finishing them. I have started significantly more games than I have finished, to doing challenges in Final Fantasy VII that take hundreds of hours. How did I get here? Because I'm not sure it makes sense. Like, I'm not sure that path tracks. Like, I've always liked platinuming games, but somehow when I started doing content creation, I went, but what if I was more insane? And I'm not sure how that happened. I'm not sure where that came from. But it sure did come out of nowhere, that's for sure. I'm so happy I'm playing on a version that lets me have 3 times speed, though. Like, I'm not using God mode because I feel like that would be cheap, but I will use the 3 times speed all day, every day. Because it's the only thing that makes getting this done in less than 500 hours, like, feasible. It's the only saving grace on that. Like, otherwise this would be a ridiculous length of time to accomplish. How many ethers do we have? Oh, no, do not quit. I'm so glad that has a confirmation box, because that would have been annoying. We have 20 ethers now? Nice. We will save, though, because almost accidentally quitting because I accidentally hit up at the wrong time. That scared me. Got myself a little heart attack going, in fact. Like that was scary. Okay, got an ether. Now we smack it. Okay. Now we continue crying. Yes. That's it. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that one, but it should stop accidentally running to the save point. I should, like, I want to do this by the save point because that feels safer to me, but I should probably regress. So out of curiosity, can I get 99 of... I'm just gonna look something up real quick. Can we get 99? That, so it's the weapon is the striking staff. Is getting 99 of weapons a thing that I'm gonna have to do? That's the real shit. Okay, it's purchasable later. So I only need to steal the one now because I want Eris to have it. That's the only one I need. Okay, cool. Like, easy. Yeah, no problem. That's fine though. But I am going to actually start going through the area Anyway, let's go through here. We'll undo the speed boost while I'm actually exploring. Get a high potion from the barrel. Go up here to get a high potion here. We continue up here. Then go over here. The barrel up here with an item in it. We grab this item. That the last item for this area? Yeah, that's the last item for this area. Or for this section of the train graveyard, accurately. This is the section of the train graveyard I will do the rest of the ghost hand grinding in. I'm just not going to do it near the save point. Okay, so we got our ghost hand. Now we need to continue on our way. Got another ghost hand. Slice this jerk in half right after I heal myself to be safe. Like, I maybe didn't need to heal myself there, but I sure am gonna make sure. Okay, there's my third ghost hand. We got lucky, got them all pretty quick. Let's get out of here. Okay, we got Meteor Rain, which is it's my favorite. It's my favorite visually of Cloud's Limits. We will set it. Cloud's about to have all his limits except for his level 4 one, and like we haven't even left Midgar, and I think that's funny. Anyway, climb up here, and then go over here. Okay, then we go up this way, pick up the item on our way out, and now right here we run around until we get the striking staff, and we continue stealing ghost things. Oh, there it is. Oh, it can put me to sleep, but we got the striking staff, so we can take it out now. At least it's not going to keep trying to put me to sleep. Oh, well, of course I say that as it does it again. Oh, that's rude. Rude dude. Silence doesn't persist, does it? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, we got one striking staff. We'll buy the rest later. For right now, we will simply... I don't know why I'm still attacking here. We don't want to run into him again. We got what we came for, which is the one striking staff. Like, that's all we needed. It is an amazing weapon upgrade for Eris for right now. Like, there's a reason that it is absolutely worth stealing. Give me your ether. Thank you. All you have to do is complain to enemies, and they will hand over their valuables. It is that easy. You heard it here first, folks. Okay, back down we go. Let's use Cure. Let's go to Eris, and... yeah, because, like, look at that boost to stats. It gets 3 more materia slots, 20 extra attack, and better accuracy from the guard stick. That bumps her attack up to, despite being 5 levels below Cloud, she gets up to 54 attack now, and Cloud has 51. Like, it is so much better. Like, it is comically better. That's an easier section to run around in a circle in. Okay, now we once again continue letting collabs when the break build up while we beat up more enemies. But it's almost level 19, and that is why we were like, nah, Tifa and Aerith need to not be getting XP here, actually. Like, they in fact, they need to be getting no XP ever again. Okay, still Ghost Hand. Still Ghost Hand. Whatever, I'll just kill them. I was gonna try and steal from all of them, but I realized that the reason I was doing that was in case I got up to my limit break, and I don't think I'm going to get up to that before... Whoops. Before that. Thank you, Trophy, for giving me... Failure is an option, that's true. Whoops. That's unfortunate, since that happened when I was on my way back to the save point. Yeah, that's embarrassing. At least I probably didn't lose that much gameplay there, but like, that's still embarrassing. And that is why I was saving frequently earlier. Because against those enemies, all it takes is me slightly not paying attention to how much health I have, and healing a little bit late. Because they do really hurt. Like, they do be inflicting pretty good damage on me. So that was embarrassing, but at least that'll be the only time that ever happens. Yup. I'm declaring it now. That's my one and only game over. That was to get the trophy. That's what I'm saying. It will absolutely never happen again. Yup. What do you mean you don't believe me? Anyway, yeah, that was unfortunate, but it's fine. Get the echo screen, get this item, over here, here. One thing, you can only get an enemy's drop item if you don't steal from them. And I think that's fascinating. Because their drop item and their steal item are not the same, and I think it's interesting that they had to go out of their way to make that statement true. You know what I mean? Like that's not an automatically true statement. They made sure that that was true. Like they put effort into making that statement true. Okay, we're gonna grab this item because I can. You know what I mean? And at least we got this guy first try again. So there's that. Unfortunately, our chances with stealing this time have not been as good, but you know, we're still going to get it eventually. There it is. Okay, cool. We got silenced, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay because if we really need it, we have healing items. But we can honestly just slash him to the death at this point. And it's fine. Okay, heal ourselves. We're gonna be a little more realistic about keeping ourselves full healed. Oh hey, an ether. That's nice. Anyway, so I got the potion and the ether from this area, and oh hey look, 3 more ghost hands. That's nice. Okay. 1 ghost hand of 3 claimed, 2 of 3 claimed. Beat up the enemy with extreme prejudice. Get 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3 would ghost again. Anyway, we got up to Meteorine again. So let me just set that. Heal myself, and then see how we're doing. We're up to 39 ghost hands. We aren't even halfway there, but we're doing our best. Equip the striking staff because it is still really good. I just think it's hilarious that that Eris can get a weapon that makes her as good at hitting things as Cloud. That's just funny to me. That's even an option. Okay, let's beat up these enemies. No problem. Got an ether. Great. Beautiful. Okay, there we go. Get a gravity ball. Oh, we love gravity balls. That sounded weird when I said it out loud that way, huh? But you know, sometimes things come out a little weird. It's okay. Let's save. At least we're getting on our way to having 99 gravity balls. Like, we do want that eventually. Like, we're not gonna go too far out of our way to get it at this point, but we do want 99 of them eventually. There's just we'll probably get 99 of those pretty naturally, just because we have to grind things in many areas for many different items. So you know, I'm not too worried about obtaining those. Okay, let's go run the circle over here. Whee! Enemies come out already. No, not you. I don't want to fight you. Get out of here. When I said enemies come out, I didn't mean you guys. Just to be clear, you were not the enemies I want to fight. So if you could just die, that would be great. That way I don't have to fight you anymore. Yeah, easy game, easy life. I honestly don't know what to talk about other than Cloud Strife. That Cloud Strife thing I only said that because of the rhyme. You know? It was just because of the specific time. I fumbled that rhyme pretty hard actually. But I made an attempt. An attempt was made, you know? Anyway, you like how that set of 3 ghosts like removed my entire health bar almost? Like, and I'm several levels up. Like, man, fighting as one person in this is it's rough against the hordes of enemies. Like, you can be over leveled and you're only one guy, you know what I mean? Like, that's only more true the earlier you are. Like, I just got my level 3 limit break. That's how much damage I took there. I cured twice this fight. Because they decided to actually cast fire. Anyway, I got both ghost hands from them. Meteor Rain. Anyway. Meteor Rain looks really cool and is really cool. We appreciate it. We're up to 42. Oh boy, I was actually in this moment really using it here. We are almost halfway there on ghost hands after an hour, so you know, it's probably gonna take about another hour, maybe a little more. A little hard to tell since I accidentally got wiped there in the middle. And at some point I'm gonna stop bothering to steal ethers, which will speed it up marginally. Cloud being level 19 might speed it up marginally if he starts one-shotting some more of the enemies in this area. That'd be cool. I'm tempted to replace Bolt with Cover, because I want to have as many materia as possible getting AP, right? But like, having Bolt be getting AP feels kind of pointless when it's lowering my strength and therefore my damage. I Gotta heal myself. There's my other ghost hand. Alas, it looks like critting is still the only time one shot. Oh, I'm not learning. If I already leveled up. Well, whatever. Cloud is finally almost has as much attack as Aeris. Woo! The striking staff really is just really good for this area. Like, you know, like that's definitely not a weapon you're supposed to have. I should have gotten a better set of bangles when I was in Wall Market. I'll have to remember to get it on my way out. Because they do sell better bangles than the bangles I have right now. I just forgot to buy them. Like, it's not a huge deal, but they are better. So, there's that. How do I undo all of this? Because I know you can. Okay, it's L1. Cool. Now that I figured out how to toggle that, I realized, like, earlier it annoyed me because I didn't know how, so I wanted to fix that right there. Okay, let's go. Hey ho, let's go. Something like that anyway. Okay, I don't want to fight you guys. Can you guys get out of here? Like, I don't need any more ethers. I'm good. Like, you're just annoying me at this point. Please just disappear. Like, please just go away. Like, I do not need you. How's my AP doing? Lightning will level up soon enough. Restore's not even close, and Steel is comically far away from its level up. Like, comically far away. Ridiculously so. Okay, if we could not keep running into this fight, give me the ghosts. You know? How long this takes is going to be greatly dependent on how lucky I am with running into ghosts. You know? Anyway, part of the reason I'm just killing those guys now is it gets me more gravity balls, and I need those more than I need ethers. You know, ethers are nice and easy to buy. Maxing out gravity balls is just a convenient thing to do at this point. Maxing out ethers I'll probably do accidentally throughout. Okay, so now I have to do something jank because I have the Meteor Rain as my only attack, which is I need to get both ghost hands before I use it because it's going to kill everything. Like, there's no way anything survives it. There we go, there's the ghost hand. Now we Meteor Rain. Bye-bye. There we go. I like how in this area Meteor Rain gets blocked. Probably because they didn't expect you to have it. Like, the view of it. Like, when Cloud jumps in the air. The camera doesn't quite know what to do. It gets stuck behind something. Probably because they just weren't... They didn't expect it to be a problem, right? You're not supposed to have Meteor Rain here. You know how many things you have to kill with Cloud to get Meteor Rain? It's a lot. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about how many things I have apparently killed with Cloud before even leaving Midgar to already have Meteor Rain. That's a lot. I've killed a lot of things with Cloud. That's as many things as you need to kill with Cloud to 100% the game. Now granted, in most playthroughs, you will kill far, far more things with Cloud than you need to 100% the game. And, like, that's just true. But still. I'm gonna heal next turn. You know, just be safe. Just the safe thing to do, you know? Got a ghost hand. Take him out. Get another ghost hand. And take this jerk out. But yeah, because like we are so far away from like getting tier 4 limit breaks, and Cloud will be prepared for his already. You will not be getting that for quite a while. Like, it's gonna be a bit before we can get that. We're up to 48 ghost hands. We're just about halfway there at least, so there's that. It would be nice if we could fight like just more packs of 3 ghosts. There we go. So you complain and it happens. It's that easy. Okay, got the ghost hand. Getting annoyingly attacked with their stronger attacks. Which is gonna mean I'm gonna need to heal right here. You know, that's annoying, but it's not the worst. It's just mildly annoying. Okay, we smack some more enemies. I did not mean to smack that. Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. Okay, cool. Okay, once again, we have to steal both ghost hands at this point. Because we're about to limit break. Got both of them real fast, though, so there's that. Meteor Rain. Boop. Easy game, easy life. Also, so... what was it called? Air Guys? It was a fighting game for PS1, and I got it because it had Cloud, right? And it's really cool. I love the game. It's one of the only fighting games that I actually played and remember. I don't know why I bothered stealing that, honestly. Like, I don't need it, and it's better to just have the drop chance for gravity balls at this point. Whatever. So yeah, I played that game a whole bunch growing up, and the Meteor Rain was always like my favorite attack from it. It actually has like a whole campaign too that I've like played the very beginning of, but never played much further than that. Maybe I'll stream that sometime, you know? What I really want to get to with streaming is to the point where I don't have to care about what I'm streaming, where people will come no matter what I'm streaming. Like, I'm not saying that, like, you know, I want to get to the point where I want to get to some imaginary world where every member of my audience will always follow whatever I'm doing, because I know that's unrealistic. But to the point where, like, I'm making enough from streaming whatever I want, that it's never, like, a point where I'm like, oh, I shouldn't do that. Because, like, right now, I like Final Fantasy VII. I'm enjoying playing it. But you can bet that tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to be playing some Pokemon to keep my numbers up, to keep growth going. Because as much as I love Final Fantasy VII, it doesn't drive stream growth. There's too many people already playing this, right? And I am not big enough to not have to care about such things. You know, like, it doesn't matter if I'm doing something interesting or not, right? It does not matter if I'm doing my whatever new weird challenge of the week, or of the month, as some of them take. Like, it doesn't matter, because fundamentally, at a fundamental level, you cannot... Oh, hey, 2 gravity balls. Cool. We like that. Stand that. But, like, at some point, I have to, like, at least somewhat care about that, or just... There we go. For some reason, Discord wasn't marking, some things as read, so it kept saying I had 2 messages. I wanted to fix that real quick. And while I don't have to pay super much attention to the fighting, I do still have to pay attention to it. Enough that oh gosh darn it, I have to steal everything. That's annoying. Wonder if I bolt a single enemy, can I take them out? I can. Okay. That's what I'll do when I'm in a situation like that. It's a little bit more MP, but it's definitely way better than just having to sit here and heal a bunch because I'm letting 3 things hit me the entire time I'm trying to steal. You know? It's like at least when there's 3 enemies, because when there's 3 enemies, I'm taking at least 2 hits for every attempt I get to steal. Sometimes 3 if the turns work out in a funny way. And that just sucks. I think it's hilarious that, like, there's just something in the background blocking the view of meteor rain in this area. That's funny. Anyway, how many ghost hands are we up to? We're up to 56. The biggest increases in ghost hands seem to happen when I'm not paying attention, and I appreciate that. Like, we appreciate that. I haven't saved in, like, at least 10, so... You know, we'll save just to be safe. You know, just in case. Like, I don't think I'm gonna ever die again, but that's not necessarily true. You know, just because I believe in myself does not mean I'm correct. Kind of deal. Okay, now we continue running in a circle. Like one does. We love circles, actually. Circles are great. Okay, cool. We get to not successfully steal anything on the first try, but you know, that's fine. That's fine, because the second try is there for us. The second try's got us. Okay, we're fine. We're fine on health. We're gonna beat up this jerk and then heal. Easy. Full health, almost. Okay, then this time we're gonna get the steal on the first try, obviously. Or not. I mean, you know, maybe not on the first try, but it's fine. We're fine. We're great. We're amazing even. I think it's interesting, like, the overall, like, effect on, like, how do I put this? Like, even when I don't care about my streaming being successful, even when I'm like, this isn't something I necessarily want to be my job, I don't really care if it's successful, I still care, you know what I mean? And I don't know how to better explain that, but it's like there's no not caring about the numbers for me. Like, I can distance myself from them and be like, you know, they don't represent whether I'm, you know, have value as a human being or not. But, like, on a fundamental level, I still care about them. And, you know, I think that makes sense. That no matter how healthily you think about it, you're still going to care. And I think that's actually a good thing, because it means that I care about the content I'm creating. I want people to find it entertaining. I want people to want to watch. You know, I think if you don't care at all, that's a problem too, right? Because then you're not invested in what you're creating. What I would really love, like, the point I hope that this channel eventually gets to is the point at which I can hire an editor to actually make these challenges that I do into videos. That's what I really want. Like, that is the most, like, the best thing that I could have, is the point where I can be like, oh, because I can write a script for videos and I can record it, and I can theoretically do the editing too, but I'm not particularly good at it, and more importantly for me, I don't like doing it. I don't enjoy editing. It's not something I find fun. The couple of times that I've tried to do it, what came out was something that was okay, and I'm sure with practice I can make, like, decent stuff, but I just don't want to, you know? It's just not fun to me. like, no shade to people who actually enjoy it. Like, I'm sure there are a lot of things, like, I find computer science fun. That's pretty rare. You know, I'm definitely in the minority on that one. You know, like, I just don't find that trade fun, and I would love for this to be making enough that I could hire someone out of the proceeds from this to do that. Like, I would love that. Because not only does that mean that some editor out there now has work to do, which is always nice, especially since I'd probably be mainly hiring a freelancer, at least at first. And I love supporting the overall freelance community, because I think that's a good thing to be doing. So the world needs them to run, so I'm happy to provide them more work. We're up to 61 ghost hands. Awesome. But then I get to make the kind of content I actually want to make. The kind of content I would watch. Let me put it that way. I'm not good at editing and I don't enjoy it, so I don't currently make the kind of content I would want to. But, like, especially for challenges like this, what I actually enjoy is someone talking about how they did the challenge. Like, think like Game Champ 3000. Like that's like the platonic ideal of challenge videos in my mind. Not sure platonic ideal makes sense there, but the ideal of what challenge videos should be in my mind. Like, that's what they should look like. And I'm sure I would put my own spin on it, but like, in broad strokes, that's the kind of content I would want to make out of these challenges. And then like the occasional stream highlights of just funny moments when I'm playing games that are more casual. Like, that's the kind of content I would want to make, and that's the kind of content I watch, right? I don't tend to watch long form. I watch exactly one streamer. Singular. And even then, I do not catch all of AlphaRad's streams. I sometimes catch them after, but honestly, I skip a lot of them because long form content just isn't for me, right? I prefer short form content, like edited videos and things like that. That's just that's a preference, right? I do not prefer unedited long form content. It's growing on me a little more as I get older, and it definitely grew on me more. Now it's grown on me more now that I'm home all the time and I have 2 monitors, so I can watch it while doing other things. But like, on a fundamental level, it's still not my preferred kind of content. I will always prefer to watch the edited stuff versus the not edited stuff, and I think that's okay, you know? Different kinds of content for different kinds of people. But it'd be really nice for this channel to get to the point where I can make the content I would want to watch. Also, we have Bolt 2 now. Cool. But yeah, I would love to be able to make the kind of content I actually want to watch, and I'm just not there right now. And that's just because I don't care about editing. Even if I wanted to care about editing, I don't have the skill, which means I'd have to take a whole lot of time to learn how. And that time would have to come out of the time that I'm currently spending streaming, which would be like, that'd kind of defeat the point, right? It blows away all opponents. We don't want to do that. Anyways, we're going to set break level back to 1. And then we'll just up it as I feel like we've gotten far enough in the story that increasing it makes logical sense. Now that Cloud's finished, like, he no longer needs to do anything to increase it. We're there. Cloud has made it. But yeah, that's how I feel about content. I want to be able to make short form content, but I don't have the right skill set or interest to do that. So I'm really hopeful that one day I will be able to, out of the proceeds from this, hire an editor. because I recognize that it's not a good financial decision to hire an editor out of other money. Like, right now I'm looking for work, but like, if I actually get work in computer science or as a teacher, it doesn't make sense for me to spend money from that on this, you know? Like, I recognize that doesn't really make sense as a decision. Okay, but next time for sure. Right after we heal ourselves. Okay, but this time for sure. This time for sure we'll steal it. Okay, well, you know, but what if we got it this time? Every once in a while, luck just catches up with us, huh? Like, some ghost hands are just harder to get than others. Like, comically so, even. Okay, game. I'm now on my second cure this fight. There we go, finally. We haven't gone to actually see Cross Slash, so I'm gonna use it real quick. Yeah! Should've turned the speed up off. Oh well, next time. It'll be coming up often. Like, we'll be getting limit breaks often now that we're actually back down to level 1 limit breaks. Okay, so we're at 67, so we're more than 2/3 of the way there. We're getting there. And we are never ever allowed to use a single ghost hand. Not once. Not once in the whole game are we allowed to use one. Okay, there we go. Back to running in circles. Didn't steal anything, because of course we couldn't. There we go. Got ghosted. We're going to heal right here. Because, yeah, we're going to take another drain to the face. We're going to take another round of attacks from at least 2 of them. And we use Braver. It does 337. I'm trying to compare damage between Braver and Cross Slash, and these enemies are good targets, since I'm able to just hit them. And like, well, yeah, I could look up which of them does more damage. I think the answer is probably Cross Slash. I don't want to look it up. I want to do the experimenting myself, you know? Doesn't mean as much if I just look it up. But we are about to level up. But we'll get another limit break next fight. Like, for sure. As long as there are ghosts, we're fine. We're up to 70 ghost hands. We're really getting there. We'll be done before hour 3, I'm pretty sure. Would you look at that? There it goes, please. Sometimes the way you have to hit the buttons does not make sense. Anyway, can you successfully steal? Okay, let me just remove this jerk from existence real quick with Bolt. There we go. They resist lightning. I didn't realize that. But they sure do. That's definitely true. Okay, now we just need a ghost hand. Okay, and then we're going to turn the speed up off in order to... Oh god, the game feels so slow with the speed up off. God, it feels like I'm playing in slow motion. And that's just the normal speed. So Braver does slightly more damage, but I know Cross Slash has an additional effect. God, it feels so slow. I don't know why I cured myself, actually. That's silly. I should have used Steel. Not only did I not need the full cure, but I take more damage if I'm not interacting with a ghost. Because that's the way they work, because they always disappear when you interact with them. That's the worst part about playing games at 3 times speed, is going back to normal speed and the game just feels so slow. Cloud's almost up to level 20. Yeah, Tifa would have been almost up there with him. Our average level would have been like well above 15 if I hadn't killed Tifa and Eris. Honestly, I probably should have killed Barret and Tifa when I was doing the grind for the 99 Iron Bangles. It was just annoying to do that that alone. But that was because I didn't have anything to steal from to get ethers, and I would have to have walked back the heal. So much more stuff to do. His attack did not go up at that level, weirdly. Which is kind of odd. But whatever. Doesn't go up with every level. Sometimes you just don't get an increase, I guess. Whatever. Our HP went way up though, so that's nice. Can't wait to be consulting HP charts at every level. God, that sounds like hell, but it's fine. It's fine. It may not sound fun, but I want the result, so we'll do it. I want the result, and that's what matters, right? Right. Glad we all agree on what absolutely matters. Okay. Steel, got the ghost hand. Frosh Slash looks cooler. Use that. And it honestly doesn't matter which one we use at this level. Or on these enemies. Blade Beam's my like favorite one in terms of like looks for this area at least. Meteor Rain looks like in my opinion looks the coolest, but it does have the problem of excuse me. It does have the problem of causing some other issues. And what I mean by that is like Brain no worky. Like in this area you can't see it. Like in areas where you can see it though, it's absolutely cool. It's not close. I think I'll probably swap up to level 2 though, just because level 2 is quite believable for in Midgar still. If you do any grinding or you're mainly using Cloud to kill things. And it means that my limit break comes up less often and gives me an AoE option and a single target option. Which is some good options. We appreciate that. We do appreciate having options. Okay. We will make it through here soon enough. Just gotta keep beating up the enemy. Oh man, this is not the most interesting thing to do, honestly. Like it's not the worst, but it's certainly not the most interesting thing to do. Alpharad tweeting out that he's gonna be a PokeTuber for the next few months is funny because he already was. He's acting like him being a PokeTuber is new. It is new. I should not have done that yet. I should have. Okay, it did appear first. I should have waited for it to appear just to be safe. Also, I should kill myself. Got that one a little close. Closer than I needed to for sure. Should have killed the turn before, but it's fine. Got the crit even. Easy game, easy life. There's another ghost hand. I am going back onto like actually using Twitter. which, like, for a while I was using it, like I would like some of my friends' stuff, but that was kind of it. Items, that's what I wanted to get. We're up to 78 ghost hands. Heck yeah. Only 21 left. If we get lucky, that's only 7 battles. Now, are we going to get lucky enough that the next 7 battles are all 3 ghosts? I don't think so. And we already haven't. But, like, I like that the possibility was there, you know? Like, it existed. The possibility truly existed. Couldn't steal anything. Unfortunate. Let's try that again. This time for sure. You know, game, you could at least let me finish my this time for sure statement before telling me I didn't steal anything. You know, like, be polite. Don't interrupt people. Gosh. But anyway, this time for sure. At least I finished the statement this time first before I could read that I had indeed failed. There's that. Let's get rid of this guy. Dodge the next hit with our not that big dodge chance, but you know, it works. Got the other ghost hand. We need 19 more. We're going to keep ourselves healthy, and I'm going to save just for good measure at 19 more. You know, just in case something happens. You know, like. We don't want to die. Okay. Also, can we acknowledge that, like, in a minute, Aerith is about to do, like, the fastest run with a small child ever seen in the history of man. And what I mean is, like, as we climb, the pillar to try and stop Shinra, Tifa's gonna leave Aeris behind to take care of Marlene. And Aeris is going to have to grab Marlene, convince Marlene that she's a safe person to be with, and then she takes her all the way to her mother's house before getting captured. And then in that same moment when she gets captured, gets taken back to the pillar to be there for that scene. Like, it's impressive, honestly, the distance that Aeris covers. Also, can we talk about how you get an opportunity to get the striking staff super early for Aeris and then immediately lose her as a party member? Because I was always salty about that as a kid. Like, when I stole it, because I was one of those kids who was like, I have the steal button, I'm gonna find out what I can steal from everything. When I stole it, saw what it did for Aeris, and was like, yeah, this is great! And then they immediately took her away in like 2 seconds. Got to use it in like 3 battles. I was distraught over this betrayal. Like, and a true betrayal it was. Okay, couldn't steal anything. Oh no, get drained. Anyway. Get drained if you know what I mean. Okay, but imagine if this steal succeeded, though. Cool. It did eventually succeed. Yeah, missed. Anyway, oh no, we got drained. Anyway. Okay, there we go. Easy game, easy life. Okay. Now we continue running around. You can hide the escape, not the escape, the help menu for right now. It's not necessary while we're doing this. You need what, 17 more? Yeah, 17. Cool. I kind of checked out for a minute, but I thought I got to you during that time. I wasn't certain, but I thought that was true. Not sure what else to talk about. Oh, I know. I'll talk about, so I want to talk about a transition that modern games have made. It started with the advent of, like, the idea that AAA titles are for everyone. Like, gaming as a culture changed in a really weird way over the time that I was alive. And it went from, if you're a gamer, you play games, and generally you stick to one or two genres, as those are the games that you like to play. To if you're a gamer, there are certain hallmarks of gaming that you're kind of expected to have played, and you're kind of expected to play, like, some of the best games each year, and, like, in order to participate in the cultural conversation, you need to have played a lot of them. And this has caused some changes in the industry as a whole that I think are interesting and are both good and bad. And what I mean by that is I think the biggest change this has caused is games are now more than ever made for everyone. And in some ways, this is really good. It means accessibility is at an all-time high, which is great, because accessibility should never be a reason why someone doesn't play a game, right? Like, things like that are amazing, and I'm so happy that the industry is changing to make that more common. But not all of the things that are changing are good. Because some of the things the industry is trying to do are exclusionary in other ways. And what I mean by that is, let's take Final Fantasy as a series as an example. One of the things Final Fantasy has done has always been to try to make its battle system appealing to more audiences. And you can argue that that's not the case all you want. I think you're on shaky ground. I think Final Fantasy XII was a clear example of, let's take some other popular battle system ideas that we're seeing, of, like, being able to run around and choose. And then Final Fantasy 15 was even more just directly a response to popular battle systems at the time. And I don't think you can really effectively argue that it wasn't. And now look at the gameplay for Final Fantasy 16. Like, that's clearly something they're going for. And that's not all bad. I think that's largely what led to the way Final Fantasy XIV's combat works versus Final Fantasy XI's. Which is why, once 14 got A Realm Reborn and got some other underlying problems fixed, it's why Final Fantasy XIV has done as well for itself as it has. Because an MMO fundamentally has to appeal to more people to really be a commercial success in the way that Square would want a Final Fantasy MMO to be. And that's fine, and I think it's good for some games. But the idea of making a battle system more appealing to more people these days largely comes down to don't make it turn-based. That is largely the decision that a lot of companies are making, is let's not make our battles turn-based anymore. And that's exclusionary in a different way. And what I mean by that is my mom can't play active games anymore. Which I think is funny, and it makes me scared of Adrian. Because she's beaten the original Legend of Zelda before. That's a hard game! Like, that game doesn't pull punches towards the end. Like, the original Legend of Zelda is just unapologetically hard in a way that Zelda games really aren't anymore. Like, they sometimes get up to a level of difficulty approaching that. But, like, the original Legend of Zelda was just a really hard game. And that is scary to me that she's like, yeah, I beat that game when I was younger, and now she's like, an active game is too hard for her, even the easiest ones. You know? So not only is that terrifying, but also, like, because games are going to that, people like her can't really play those games. Because and there are other games in that group that, like, my sister can't play a lot of games. I got a lot of games growing up from my sister because she would get them, find out that she couldn't really play them when this transition started happening in the late PS2 era, right before the PS3 came out. And I got a lot of games that way. Because they were just turned out to be games like battle systems that my sister couldn't play. And while difficulty options are doing something to make that easier, the list of skills that you have to interact with any AAA game on the market is only growing. Like, for example, in order to play pretty much any new AAA game, you have to be competent at quickly navigating a 3D space with twin-stick third-person camera controls in almost every AAA game, or the first-person equivalent. In almost any AAA game now, you have to be able to do that. That is a hard requirement for most of them. Occasionally there are ones that's not required for, but that's rare. Like, that is definitely outside of the norm now. And on the one hand, I think that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it means that if you don't have those skills, those games just aren't things that you can play. And beyond not having those skills, it means that if you simply don't enjoy games that are that way, mainline games just aren't for you anymore. And I think that's what's contributed to how well indie games have done, because indie games are much more, instead of trying to get everyone, they're much more unapologetically trying to get one type of person. Like, one type of gamer, and they're much more about, like, I want to get one type of gamer instead of just chasing whatever type of game is liked by the most people right now. I'm going to find my target audience and make a game for them. That's how you get games like Undertale, right? Or Shovel Knight. Or these, you know, all these other indie successes, because they wanted to make a specific type of game and they made it. Because if you look at, like, Final Fantasy VII, active games existed before this game. If they didn't want to do turn-based, if they want to do an active style game, it was well within possibility to do. Like, that wasn't new technology, you know? Like, turn-based versus active combat have been a thing for a while. Look at Secret of Mana, Secret of Evermore. Those games were for SNES, right? So, like, you know, and Final Fantasy games stuck to being pretty close to turn-based up to 12. They went hard away from turn-based 12 on by expanding out the active time battle system, which is still command-based, but is active. And then going away from even that with Final Fantasy 15. And that changed the demographic of who could play a Final Fantasy game, or who would want to. People who like turn-based games, and that's the kind of game they want to play, they don't get engaged with new Final Fantasy games anymore, because why would they? It's not made for them anymore. Dragon Quest is one of the older series that actually, like, stayed with that. You know, like, they're still active. They're still very similar to the way they were once they'd finished establishing their identity in, like, Dragon Quest 3. They've made 11 of those now. Okay. Then you need 2 more ghost hands. So I do need to do one more whole fight to get the last ghost hand I need. And at least I get to find out what happens if you have too many ghost hands. Get to have fun finding out. What happens if I try to steal one more? Then I can hold. We're going to save. Cloud's already level 20, which is a little worrying. Although, again, that's absolutely one of the reasons why I'm not going to wait until Eris dies to do the leveling, just because I don't want to play the whole game constantly worried about what level everybody is. That sounds really obnoxious, and it sounds like I'd probably have to repeat parts because someone accidentally leveled up, and I didn't realize it. And they left their safety zone, and that sounds exhausting. Like, that sounds exhausting to me. And I get that the leveling process is going to be tedious, but the leveling process is going to be tedious no matter when I do it, so, you know, that's not really an argument against it. That's just the reality. So I will simply find the area with the highest level enemies I can before Temple of the Ancients and deal with it, you know? Actually, I don't want to fight the enemies with the highest level that I can. Because what I want to do is I want to solidly stagger. So ideally, what I would want, but is almost impossible to achieve, is keeping everyone within the same level range. Like keeping everyone within like one level of each other and just stagger that particular level up. That's not possible because of the way EXP works in this game. This is one of the few times where I'm like, couldn't the people in combat simply, people out of combat simply not get XP? It would be easier for me if that was true. And I don't usually hold that particular stance, but in this case, I would love it. Like, make my life so much easier. Okay, so I stole a ghost hand despite already having 99, and just nothing happened. Okay, well. Glad to confirm that that is, in fact, what happens, just nothing happens. We just already have 99. We don't get an extra stack of them. Nothing else happens. It just disappears into the ether. Okay, now that I've done that, let's get out of here right after I make a backup save. Okay. Perfect game note 3 is complete. That's not the right way. I can now just kill whatever enemies I happen to run into. And even Bolt 2 doesn't take them out. Stupid lightning resistance. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, up here, then down here. This is another one of those areas that I had a lot of trouble parsing the view of as a kid, you know? Hey, buddy. I really thought he was about to walk up here and immediately put me to sleep, and I was gonna be upsetty about that one. Okay, got the thing we needed there. Okay, this one has to move first. Boop. I like how this one can move the train, but that other one can't. I guess it is a bigger train. Please let me up. Okay, now we made it. Wahoo. Okay. Back to normal speed. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Anyway, something is going on. Pillar standing. Wait, you hear something above us? Gunfire. One of my favorite changes in Remake is that these guys get to live. Anyway, yeah, Wedge dies. I'm sorry, Wedge. Your name was Wedge. You were doomed. Cloud, you remembered my name. It's up top. Help him. Cloud, sorry, it wasn't any help. I'm going up. Harris, you look after Wedge. Harris, do me a favor. I have a bar called 7th Heaven in this neighborhood. Look girl named Marlene there. Don't worry, I'll put her somewhere safe. It's dangerous here. Everyone get away from the pillar quickly. Everyone get out of Sector 7. Yup, flee. Get out of here. Don't worry, you let me handle this. Okay, fine. I'm going to be here until the absolute last minute. I'm just love man with a sense of duty. Let me stay here with you. There goes the pillar. I'm scared, but it's for your own good. What's that mean? Exterior escape. It's not something you'll see happen too often. Oh, my strange and wonderful little place. It's supposed to be my last job. Do something. Never thought this would ever happen to me. Great, I'm quitting tomorrow. I admire that guy's optimism that he thinks there will be an opportunity to quit tomorrow. Like, honestly, I aspire to that level of optimism. I just think I would personally be making sure there was a tomorrow, you know? Like... Hello? I wanted to interact with Biggs. Didn't care what happens to the planet? You're wounded. Thanks, Cloud. Don't worry about me, Brett's fighting up there. Go help him. Like how you can say thanks, not interested, and he still says that. Anyway, oh. Tifa got full healed at some point there. Interesting. How'd that happen? No, really, how'd that happen? I'll keep her alive for the boss fight, I guess. Like, that's fine. I'm just confused about when she got full healed there. I guess when Eris left the party? Anyway, Cloud's up to level 21. Which is kind of bonkers when you think about it. Yeah, Reno knows Pyramid, so screw. We actually need people to fight Reno, because if your last person gets Pyramided, you just lose. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Okay, up we go. At least it looks like we get to just continue on playing the game for like a little bit now before the next perfect game mode. Wonder if I could just bolt 2, just every one of these combats away. I might try that. Just to see. And Tifa missed. Bolt 2. I should put Eris's materia on Tifa. And yeah, sure can. I sure can just bolt 2 my way through these battles. Like, I do not need to, Tifa... Wait, Tifa still has an Iron Bangle. What? Whoops. What a Titan Bangle. Anyway, Tifa gets ice at least. Hey Jesse, I'm glad I could talk with you one last time. That's alright, because of our actions many people die. This probably is our punishment. That's cool as usual, looks a little joyous, I like that new. When I was playing the remake of this game, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and they were doing so much more to actually humanize Jesse and Biggs and Wedge, like giving them so many more lines, making them so much more characters, because they're characters in this one, don't get me wrong, but they just don't occupy a big place in the narrative because the game's got to keep moving, right? So they don't have a big place in the narrative, and so after their deaths, the moment when Barrett's warning them comes a little flat for the player. But man, oh boy, did they make sure that their potential deaths would not fall flat for the player here in the remake version, because they did so much more work to make them impactful characters. Their equip ourselves where they attack in full force. So we want to go to Materia, go to Tifa, go to equip, go to Titan Bangle, and then put cover, and that's it. Here they come! Yep, that's true. We have to beat up Reno now. Once I push this button, that's all, folks. Mission accomplished. If disarm at Cloud Barrett, please. Can't have you do that. No one can get in the way of Reno and the Turks. Okay, Reno. You've got to sit like you get the sick boss theme, but you're not that scary. Oh, well, Tifa doesn't actually get to take that action. Easy. Did you expect that to be hard, buddy? Unfortunately, Reno has lightning damage, so I can't just use Bolt 2 and laugh. Do you have anything for me to steal? The steal. Okay, well. I know a later version of Reno will, but this version of Reno, I just have to... I meant to target. Okay, there we go. It's time. Time for what? I see he's running away. Like the coward he is. At least he was kind enough to leave behind his XP and money. You know? Like, that's nice. Gave us an ether. Anyway, so now we watch the cool scene, which for being on a PS1 is absolutely amazing. Like, this game for being on like this for being on a PS1 is going to be an amazing scene. I honestly forgot that I need to actually interact here. It's not normal time bomb. Anyway, and yeah, see, Aeris is captured here. We'll have a hard time disarming that one. But below the second some stupid jerk touches it. Please stop it. Only a shooter executive can set up or disarm the emergency plate release system. Shut your hole. Don't try that, you just might make me injure our special guest. Aeris! Oh, you know each other? How nice you could see each other one last time. You should thank me. What are you gonna do with Aeris? Experiments. First, we're to find and catch the last remaining ancient. It takes a long time, and now I can finally report this to the president. They've been watching her for years, though. Don't worry, she's alright. So, later, like when in Crisis Core and stuff, they're going to have Zhang act in such a way that his slap right there honestly does not make any sense. Because he's roughly friends with Aeris and Zack. Like, he's still a Turk, and he still holds his duty to Shinra as above them. But, like, to go out of his way to be cruel to Aeris doesn't really feel like something that Sung would do. In the way that they portray him later, in later media. And I think that's interesting. Police are just coming out. Too late, got her. Yo, we can use this wire to get out. Let's get out of here. Whee! Anyway, now the plate comes down. And, a lot of people die. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people die. Don't know what that wire was. I've honestly never been able to figure out what that wire was connected to, that they could write it like that. But, you know, I'm glad they could do something. Easy game, easy life. We've made it through another section filled with cloud strife. Anyway, I'm sure it's fine, Barrett. Biggs. Wedge. Jesse. Anyway, Barrett's a little upsetty. But yeah, like, as a kid, I honestly didn't care about Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse all that much. So this moment always, like, didn't really ring as... Like, it's supposed to be this big emotional moment for Barrett, and I just never really connected with it. In Final Fantasy VII Remake, they made me care a lot more about those characters. Like, I was rooting for them to somehow live. You know? I was like, no, they can't be allowed to die. No. Whereas in this, I'm like, you know. All three of them were in the pillar. I don't know that. We all of us fought together. I want to think of them as dead. The other people in Sector 7. This is all screwed up. Through an entire village just to get to us. They killed so many people. It's our fault because Avalanche was here and some people lost their lives because of us? Yet no. Obviously, it's Shinra's fault. It's never been nobody but the Shinra. They've been destroying our planet just to build their own power and line their own damn pockets. They're gonna kill this planet. Never gonna be over until we get rid of them. Honestly, they're like shocked that Shinra would actually destroy a village. But Shinra knows that they're destroying the planet, and if someone knows that what they're doing is actively going to kill everyone, I simply do not believe that they would not be absolutely okay with killing everyone early if it was to their benefit in some way. You know what I mean? Like, they're already on the kill everyone train. Are we really that surprised that they're riding it all the way home? Not sure about me, my feelings. What about you? Yo, where do you think he's going? Oh, Eris. Yeah, that girl, what's up with her? I don't really know, but she's the one I left Marlene with. Yeah, Marlene. Tifa, there ain't no turning back now. There sure isn't, buddy. There sure isn't. Okay. We continue on our merry way. And get into a fight immediately. Get attacked from both sides even. Okay. Rude. Alright, easily beat up some more enemies, and we continue on our merry way. Heal ourselves. We technically have. Okay, no. Didn't think so. Alright, we walk far enough that Barret and Tifa come back to join us. Take me to Marlene. You're going to help Eris? Yeah, before there's something I want to know. What's that? It's about the Ancients. Means, of course, the blood of the Ancients, saying one of the rightful heirs to this planet. Sephiroth? You alright? Pull it together, man. We're gonna grab the Sense Materia and equip that on Barret, I guess? Why do I keep wanting Materia to be under-equipped? That's just not true. That's never true. Why does my brain keep going, that's where it should be? That has not ever been true. Don't know what my brain's up to. Alright, Blade Beam because it looks cool. And we're just running through like normal, so I'm not gonna bother with anything else. I'm not gonna bother limiting XP is what I was getting at there. But also, yeah, look how Barret's up to level 18 because he was getting half XP for all that grinding I did. Okay. not where to go. You'd think I would know my way around here since this is where I started the stream at. Like, you'd think I would remember, but you'd be wrong. You went on like nothing happened. You must have really been through the mill to get like that. Yep. This guy hasn't changed. First was roaming and cracking and crippling. I was so scared. You're making a living in Pittsburgh, and a big piece of scrap like that falls down here. What's next? So where could we move to now? Never thought that would come tumbling down. Maybe I walk around looking up from now on. Let's go talk to the kid. About 9 with the money, I'd say. My dreams to grow up and become a big time dealer in Walmart. I'm feeling pretty good today, so I'll let you have this. Okay. But yeah, you get a turbo ether for not taking his 5 gil. It's honestly impressive. Bringing plates down us is nuts. Thanks to quick response, there were no civilian cap. Bull crap. No civilian casualties? Sure. Sure, buddy. I don't think that's true, but sure. Anyway, got some more scenes to go through. About Eris, isn't it? Sorry, the Shinra have her. I know, they took her from here. They were here? That's what Eris wanted. Why is Shinra after Eris? Eris is an ancient, the sole survivor. But aren't you her mother? Not a real mother, it must have been 15 years ago. Or my husband was sent to the front, some faraway place called Wutai. They went to the station because they got a letter saying he was coming home on leave. That? Supposed to be Jesse and Biggs hanging out there? Because 15 years ago, that don't seem like they should be here. But that definitely looked like their models. Anyway, yeah, her husband never came back. No, I'm sure his leave was just canceled. Went to the station every day, then one day. I'm sure his leave was just canceled. Anyway, yeah. Then Eris's mom just, you know, dying. Did this sort of thing a lot during the war. Last words were, please take Eris somewhere safe. She never came back. I had no child. I was lonely, so I decided to take her home with me. I became close very quickly. The child loved to talk. She used to talk to me about everything. Eris does seem pretty talkative. Escaped from some kind of research laboratory. She wasn't lonely. Blah, blah, blah. I love the aesthetic of it going up and down here. I didn't know what she meant. I asked if she meant to start in the sky, but she said it was this planet. She was a mysterious child in many ways. Like, I like the up-down aesthetic of these, flashbacks. I think it's a really good way to do that. She wrote that out all of a sudden when I asked her if something happened. Someone dear to you has just died. The spirit was coming to see you, but he's already returned to the planet. That time I didn't believe her. But several days later we received a note saying my husband died. That was it. A lot happened, but we were happy until one day. When do you return Eris to us? We've been searching for her for a long time. No, never. You're very special, child. You are special blood. Your real mother was an ancient. The moment I found out she was an ancient. Is to a land of supreme happiness. Anyway, showing like Eris's cooperation. He's wrong. I'm not an ancient. I'm not. Do your voices sometimes when you're all alone? No, I don't. Eris be like, no, I'm not. Screw you. I knew about her mysterious past. She tried so hard to hide it, so I acted as though I never noticed. Being that she's avoided the Shinra for all these years. Shouldn't need her, so I guess they wouldn't harm her. Why now? Brought a little girl here with her. Sung found them on their way here. She probably wasn't fast enough to get away. She decided to go to... I like how it's like the translation here. She decided to go to the Shinra in exchange for the little girl's safety. Like, that's such an unnatural sentence in English. Eris was caught because of Marlene? I'm sorry, Marlene's my daughter. I'm really sorry. Father, how in the world could you ever leave a child alone like that? Please don't start with that. I'm always thinking about what might happen to Marlene if I... You gotta understand something. I don't got any answers. I want to be with Marlene, but I gotta fight. So if I don't, the planet's gonna die. So I'm gonna keep fighting. That's what I'm always thinking of her. I just want to be with her always. See, I'm going in circles now. You know what you mean. She's upstairs asleep. Why don't you go and see her? Barrett's doing his best. Honestly, Barrett's a good soul. He's the one who got Eris involved in this. Don't say that. Eris doesn't think so. Feels so depressed. Going after Eris, right? Yeah. Coming with you. Going around to Shinra headquarters, you gotta be prepared for the worst. I know. And I feel I have to push myself to the limit. If I stayed here, I'd go crazy. Sorry, but can you take care of Marlene a bit longer? Yes, I don't mind. It's dangerous now. You better go somewhere safe. I promise you to come back to her. Don't get yourself killed. I think it's interesting to note that there's two ways to forward that particular scene. You can either go up and talk to Barrett, or leave the area entirely. Go to Walmart, we might be able to find something there. Like, you can go up and talk to Barrett, or try to leave, and both will progress that scene. Apparently. I didn't know that trying to leave would, but that's apparently true. Anyway, we continue on our merry way. Off the Wall Market we go. We have some shopping to do at Wall Market. You know, like one does. Yeah, we gotta get Tifa and Barrett down so they stop getting XP. Can't let that be happening, you know? Okay, there we go. Tifa's down. I got Barrett. Because I chose Tifa as the target, he had to take a swing at himself. He had to, because I chose Tifa, so he had to take a swing at the enemies. Okay, we'll get Barrett down soon enough. I accidentally must have accidentally targeted Tifa there. bolt 2 would do it. Out of here. There we go. Problem solved. Solving the problem, and problem solved. Okay, let's get rid of the remaining 2. Another bolt 2. Boop. There we go. Moving on. Varigod satellite beam from killing enough enemies. That's funny. Anyway. Onward we continue. Man, I'm pretty sure I can just bolt 2 my way through all the enemies here and then be fine. Boop. Honestly surprised that it lived. Like, I expected that to just take it out, you know? I should 3x speed the fights. There's no reason not to. You know, I'm just going from one area to another. No reason not to have 3x speed going right now. Okay, over here we go. Up here we go. Okay. Now, you don't want to stay there. Funny thing, we aren't allowed in here anymore. It's you, sorry, but I already heard about you. In addition to dressing alone, it seems you like to smash and grind things. The culture customers in. Got it? You better leave. I don't know what they think we were smashing and grinding. I'm innocent. I feel maligned. Actually. Like. Anyway, this now actually functions as a, place to do that. We're going to get a fire materia, because we don't currently have any. I don't know if we get one soon or not, but it would be nice to have some other, options. Here we go. I'll have to start over making his soup. That was scary. Sure it was. Yeah, that's that store. I don't care about that store. I don't know if find the weapon. Get some accessories. That's the bar. Weapon shop must be this. Yeah, machine gun. Okay. Don't have one. Don't have one. And we want some better armlets, so we're going to get 5 of them. There we go. Okay. Equip these better armlets. You know, just in case I end up actually using any of them. Also, I'm gonna equip the metal knuckle on Tifa, because it is still better. And to play better at batteries. You're gonna sell me something you just found? Hey, you knew? I repaired them, so it's alright. Your batteries climb to the plate. You'll find out when you get there. How about 100 gil for each? Alright, I'll take them. Anyway, yeah, we got 3 batteries for 100 gil apiece. Like one does. You know, that's just a normal thing to do. See something awesome? Follow me. Anyway, let's go get the other item in here. Okay, so we go over here. There's a Phoenix down somewhere in here. It is. Then we can go get some information from some guy tied up down here. Hey, you're not them, you're... Please help me. Just following Dawn's orders. Help me. Thanks. You know what? After you left, some shooter guys forced themselves in here saying someone leaked information and we're good for nothing. They took Dawn somewhere and that's it. I'm still here. So here again. I'm out of here. See ya. They're buddy, I think you're going crazy. There's no Shinra guys here. I think you, we can go to the Dawn's room again, but we already got the hyper, so there's really no point. But we helped them, so... Anyway, now we start the climb. We can climb this wire. It looks scary. Can we climb it? Yeah, it leads to the upper world. Alright, we'll climb the wire. There's no way we can do this. You know how far it goes up? There's a way. Look, what's that look like? Just normal wire? Yeah, well, to me it looks like a golden shiny wire of hope. You're just magically optimistic. It's the only way to save Eris. Okay, that was a bad analogy, but Barrett, I understand how you feel. Let's go. Let's go indeed. It's horrible, scary, huh? Dad told me it's the Shinra's doing. Hey, your dad knows the truth, buddy. Okay, now we go over here. Use the first battery. Maybe if I put a battery in, the propeller might work. Guess I'll just have to believe the shopkeeper. Anyway, the propeller doesn't do much working, but it sure does make it a valiant attempt at functioning. And now it makes a decent bridge. Wahoo! Can I not? This way? Okay, it's up that way. Anyway, gotta get over to the other battery spot over here. There we go. Me going like, let me interact with it. Anyway, so there's a thing up here where if you use a battery, like if you go up here, you can use a battery right here, and it reveals an ether. But we decide for a perfect game that it is better to keep the battery. Jumped too soon. I always had trouble with figuring out the timing for this as a kid. Too late. Okay. Okay, game. You say so. I like how when you do it with the right timing, Cloud does a completely different jump arc. I hate that. Anyway. We just get to go all the way up to Shinra HQ, which I think is where I'm going to stop for today. Because I don't think I want to do all of Shinra HQ today, and I feel like that should be one stream. So I'm gonna get to Shinra HQ today and then stop. Oh, I'm curious, is there any perfect game notes in I know it's been, well, not really now that I think about it. This is the first time I've ever been to the headquarters. Heard about this place before. Floor above the 60s especially. I used to get to even for employees. Must be where they took ours. Here's pretty late now. Alright, let's go. So you're not thinking you're just going right through the main entrance, are you? What else is looking like? I'm gonna kick some shit or a butt in. It's not going to work. We've got to find another way. There's gonna be no other way. If we keep wasting time like this, Aerosol. Yeah, I know that. We got here. Cloud, what should we do? Let's sneak in quietly. Dude, let's be careful and find a different route. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to save and quit at this point. This, juncture. So yeah, we're gonna save and quit. Thanks for watching today. I appreciate it. I'll be back with something tomorrow. I think it's more likely to be Pokemon Stadium. So that way we can finish that up and have it completed. So long as I can do the prep for that today, off stream. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.